Mhm. Hey guys, yo, real quick. I pretty much took the day off today. I might work on another video for you guys one last night, but just real quick, what I want to say, man. Gypsy Rose Blanchard was never pregnant. She never gave birth. She never had a baby on her own. They're using artificial intelligence and other people's kids whenever they can get their mitts on them. In fact, we saw the GRB snark. I understand it was blowing the fuck up because I guess at Mia's engagement or what have you, we got Ken there and we got brother Dylan there, and he's got a hold of little Aurora and got that diaper bag. Little Aurora, I don't know if it's even a girl or a boy now, but you know, um, got him up in his arm and got that diaper bag on him like a real professional. Looks like a real professional. Boy, oh boy, she sure looks comfortable with Uncle Dylan. Come on now, man. Come on now. Ken would have been holding her daughter. We all know that. And especially if they're trying to say that that's Aurora he was holding, Dylan, come on, man. Come on, man. Dogs and babies, dogs and babies. Guys, you know what? Come to think of it, this is the third thing that's come up in this last month of something my father told me. Remember I told you the first time, I said, you know, my father used to tell me some things here and again. He wasn't that great of a dad. I mean, he wasn't mean or bad or anything, but this is now the third thing that I come to me that, you know what, my dad told me some other good shit. He sure did, man. All right. All right, between taking tokes off of his bowl, he told me, you know what, son? Dogs and babies can detect a piece of shit a mile away. And our family dog, a Great Dane, there was two people that used to come over. Long story short, my father sold marijuana. I mean, he had jobs and owned a lawn business and shit for a while, but never real successful, made a lot of money ever. You know, he spent it, you know the deal. He spent it on everyone as he got it. But anyway, he sold marijuana my entire life and bigger quantities too. I mean, my entire life. Like I was born in one state and we moved to another one even. And when we moved, since I was a little boy, sold marijuana out the house. Never got caught one time. Never, ever one time got caught. One time they came, okay, I take that back. They came and arrested him one time, right? He bonded out, but it was going to come down to, there was like 2 court dates, and my dad's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And it was a guy that had been buying from my father, and he got caught with something else. So he agreed he was going to turn it on my father, and they said, well, you were going to have to testify against him in court. And the guy said, I'm not doing that. Well, you guys didn't know my dad, so he says, oh no, I'm not testifying against him. So they dropped it. So he never got in trouble the whole time I was growing up. And when we moved to another state, he found a dealer there and was smelling. So my whole life selling marijuana, right? Never got caught except that one time. Well, our Great Dane, there was 2 guys that would come out of the 40 or 50 people that used to come over and buy weed from my dad. They'd buy quarter bags all the way up to pounds, right? Well, there was 2 people, I swear to God on everything. My father used to have to put the dog in my dad and my stepmother by this point. I was already like a young adult at this point. Would have to put the dog in their bedroom because it would go crazy and growl at the people and would bite and try to nip at their ass. Man, and this dog would never hurt anyone or growl at anyone or do anything. He would I had small children too at the time, he'd let them do whatever to him, climb on him, right? All this would never hurt anyone or growl at anyone. These 2 dudes, did, my dad said, because they're pieces of shit, both of them. They're pieces of shit, both of them, and that dog knows it. So dogs and babies, I know I made a short story real long and drawn out. I have a bad habit of doing that. Dogs and babies. If nothing else, that little kid, that was Dylan's kid, is probably scared to death of creepy fucking Ken and knows he's a piece of shit. And they wouldn't even go to him probably. And Ken seems like the type that he doesn't even want to have anything to do with kids or could give 2 shits about a kid anyway. All right? So, guys, that's obvious that's what they're going on. And they want you to believe that that was Aurora there. That is what they want you to believe. And many of you do. Many of you do. All right, so I just want to get that out of the way real quick. I took 5 minutes. This is crazy. But the other thing I want to talk about is this is it. Pure and simple, guys. The paternity tells it. It doesn't matter about the divorce. Take the divorce out of it. Once again, guys, I was accused when I was 17 years old in my last year of high school of impregnating this girl, man. And, I did screw her a couple times. But took the paternity test, not mine. All right? There was a court order for me. And I was a 17-year-old boy. All right? And the court order, the petition to establish is still there from in the 80s. All right? It doesn't matter if they were divorced or married. It doesn't matter. Paternity was established for that bitch to change that birth certificate. Period. And there are no papers filed. It doesn't matter about the divorce. It doesn't matter about anything. That would be there. Not to mention, there has to be, if you want to change the name of a birth certificate, it doesn't care if it's your baby. It doesn't matter if it's you. It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter if you're fucking 40 years old and you want to change something on there. You have to file a petition to change a name on a birth certificate with the district court. And they do it in batches. Yours sits in a fucking pile until the judge gets to whatever batch you're in. And then he goes through them, and then the judge must grant the order before they'll change the birth certificate. What do you think just happens, man? Gypsy brings them a paper and someone goes in the back room and erases shit and makes a new... No, they create a whole new fucking one after the judge orders it. Stop playing. He has to grant it. Stop playing. All right? And guess what, guys? To get that original birth certificate took 6 to 10 weeks. And once they had that, which she tried to show you, it takes another, it says 3 to 6 months where you got to wait for the time for the judge to do it, and then for them, because they do it just in order of how they're received, I guess. Now, the batches, they do it different. But as far as once they grant it, then it's the order in which it was, says it takes 3 to 6 months on the average. Guys, they film these TV shows long before they fucking view. Do you think they film the show and then the next week they show it? No, they're not. No, they don't do it that way. Unless it's, if it's a live show like American Idol, well, yeah, it's happening right then. It's live. The rest of them, they do it way behind. She did not have the time. It is an impossibility with time constraints that this dumb bitch got that name changed on that birth certificate like that. And they didn't file anything, and they didn't establish paternity anywhere legally. This alone should tell you, this proves it. This proves it. Okay? She's the idiot that brought the government into it and tried to be extra and show us that birth certificate. She shouldn't have done that, man. She shouldn't have done that. All right? She shouldn't have done that, because that means these things I'm telling you had to have happened. And if they did not happen, she did not give birth. And quit being so stupid and shallow saying, well, karma collector, just because there's no paperwork or nothing's legal doesn't mean the baby didn't come out of her pussy. Yes, it does. All right? So y'all have a great night. I just wanted to update you on some things. And I'll probably make another video discussing that complete fuckery from yesterday. Started by Nina, extra flawless Nina. Wait till you hear the shit I found out. You think Fancy's not playing with a full deck? Whoa. I'm going to have a whole video coming up on her very soon too. We're just getting some more background information because, wow, I hear she's awfully bossy, but you could tell that, right? Just wait, guys. All right, and I'll see you on the next one.